Welcome to the lead word. It has been a while since we've recorded. This is primarily an NFL show. We didn't really have too much NFL to go over after the draft, which obviously we'll link back to those episodes if you want to see what we thought about the drafts. We broke down. I'm pretty sure we broke down AFC, then NFC, or offense and then defense. I don't remember exactly how we broke it down. That's how long it's been. But joining me as always, the ever faithful Trey Daubert. Trey, what's going on?
Not much. Well, a lot of things, but ready to do the show. We're going to do division winners and some fantasy today and then cut it up. So have a lot of recording to do today. Should be a good show.
I have to do my line, not set my lineups, but I have to do my cuts.
I know.
It's when's week one again? What is it? September, I want to say 7th?
Beginning of September, yeah.
Something like that.
I have some tough roster cuts that I don't know what to do yet.
It's not the first week of September, right? It's like the second week. So September 10th is, I think. So September 7th, is probably the first game because they always played on Thursday. And then September 10th would be the first actual football of Sunday football.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with my roster yet either.
Honestly, I don't even remember who's on my team outside of I have Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah. Not happy about that. I don't know. It might be great because he's the only good wide receiver that Tennessee has, but I guess we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. Let's start with the division stuff before we do fantasy.
Okay, where do you want to start?
We'll do AFC East and work our way through it. Let's just you give your take on who you think's going to win it, and then I'll respond.
Let me think. Who's in the AFC East? Jets, Patriots, Miami. Jets, Patriots, Miami. Who's the other one? I always forget. Jets, Patriots, Miami.
Bills.
Bills. Okay.
Yeah.
Jets, Patriots, Miami, Bills. Jets, Patriots, Miami, Bills. Gut reaction, I almost want to say Miami. But at the same time, I don't like their offensive line. I don't like the fact that Tua's on. Have you ever seen Not Another Teen Movie?
No, I have not.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, fuck. So they parody. You've seen Varsity Blues before, right?
No.
Really? God damn.
Chad, you're the movie connoisseur, not me.
These are very popular. Well, maybe not. Not Another Teen Movie, maybe not so much. But Varsity Blues is a fucking American classic. If you haven't seen that, everyone should have seen that. But anyway, basically, there's a guy in Not Another Teen Movie, and they count down his concussions, and then oh, he's only got one more concussion left. That's how I feel with Tua at this point. Guy's only got one more concussion left. I'm scared, and I would pick Miami to win, but I'm not. I'm scared, and there's all the controversy about how Miami handled Tua's concussions last year. Did they know he had a concussion? Did they clear him? Not clear him? Should they have sat him? I'm just Miami scares me, even though they have a very good team. Not a fan of Jack Moans, so I'm out on the Patriots. The Jets, Aaron Rodgers intrigues me, but didn't he have an injury scare in practice the other day? I want to say.
I didn't see that. Maybe. I don't know. I
feel like I saw that on Twitter, but even still, the Jets were off to a good start, and they kind of after Breece Hall went down last year, they kind of sucked.
I watched the first Hard Knocks. Did you see that?
I was gonna watch it last night, but then it was 2 a.m. I was like, just go to bed. But no, I haven't. I'm gonna watch that
decent,
today.
Actually.
I'm disappointed that they're oh, we're not letting you in the office for the cuts. That's kind of the whole point of watching, though. I think I gotta go Bills by default.
Okay.
I think it'll be three years in a row for them. I just think I think it'll be very close between Miami and Buffalo, but the fact that Tua's got a lot going on, I'm not a fan of Miami's offensive line. Tua's down to his last concussion. It scares me.
I'm gonna take Miami, but you're right on all the concerns. So I'm just going to go with it. I think this Miami team, their weapons are unbelievable. They're going to put up points. You have to believe that they're going to put up points. And another thing with Miami that you didn't talk about, I think they're going to be way better defensively. They were one of the best run defenses in all of football last year. Christian Wilkins is a fucking monster. They get Jalen Ramsey back midseason. That's a big addition. And more importantly, Vic Fangio is their defensive coordinator. I think they're going to be way better on that side of the ball. And if they are, I think this could be the year where Miami really pops.
It is. It could be. Like I said, I like Miami, but I'm just scared. And you know, because they beat Buffalo last year.
Yeah.
When Tua, well, I don't want to say when Tua was healthy because he got like murdered halfway through the game. But you know, when they had Tua, they beat Buffalo, but at the same time, I just can't put my faith in, because it was on Twitter. Did you see the video on Twitter where like they had the live practice with the Giants, and basically
I did see that.
It literally looked like that scene in fucking Gridiron Gang, not Gridiron Gang. That's it looked like that scene in with the Mean Machine. What the fuck is that movie? It's a remake. Fucking Adam Sandler is in it. He's in prison. They play football. I'm trying to think.
That sounds like Gridiron Gang.
No, they're in prison, but they're like kids playing football. It's fuck. Nelly's in it. I can't remember. Terry Crews is in it. Michael Irving's in it. Fuck is that? No, it's gonna drive me insane if I don't figure it out.
Yes, I did see their offensive line still stinks.
Yes, but it basically it looked like just it just looked like they weren't trying, but they obviously were trying because like they're NFL players. So it's like everything's just gonna be a jailbreak. And again, if fucking Tua gets blown on the wrong way, somebody sneezes at the guy, he's gonna fucking die.
Part of my thinking is I still think they're gonna end up with Dalvin Cook. I hope that they end up with Dalvin Cook. If they end up with Dalvin Cook, I think that will be the missing piece that pushes them over the top.
I mean, but why haven't they yet? That's my question.
I just don't think he wants to get hit in training camp.
Well, I mean, but he's got to get there. He's got to learn the offense.
Yeah. It's a long season.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if they wanted him, he'd be there.
So you think the Jets are going to get him?
I feel like we're going to need to see more injuries before he signs.
Okay. It's a risky pick, and I'm definitely taking Buffalo as another playoff team. But I just think if he stays healthy, they could be fucking dangerous.
Okay. Like I said, I like Miami, and I think they could be too. I think that offense needs Tua to run. Because I don't even know who their backup is. Who's their backup? What is it? Fucking
Mike White.
Mike White. Yeah.
Oh,
Mike White. I mean, he's better than Zach Wilson apparently. So
I don't know about that. Maybe the team that I have no idea what's going to happen to is the Jets. Like I know Rodgers can still play, and I know that he's going to help them. And I like Garrett Wilson and I like Sauce Gardner, but they almost have the same concerns as Miami. Like their offensive line might be worse.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are their tackles?
Well, I guess Mekhi Becton is one.
Good luck with that. Good luck with him.
My thing with the Jets is that, I mean, I'm still not 100% sure whether or not their success early in the season last year was legitimate or if it was genuinely just kind of luck.
I have no idea. I don't think their team is terrible anymore, but I also don't think their team's good.
So maybe the Jets for a third place finish, maybe?
I wouldn't be surprised if they're a last place team. I wouldn't be surprised if they sneak into the playoffs. I have no idea what to make of the Jets.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I feel like Aaron Rodgers has been. I mean, again, Green Bay could have done better by Aaron. I'm not going to sit here and say they couldn't have. They could have done better by Aaron. But at the same time, I feel like Aaron Rodgers has been spoiled playing for Green Bay, and now he's going to go see how the other half lives, and it's going to suck because he's a Jet now.
I mean, Are the Jets? Is the Jets roster better than the Packers? Because I would argue that it isn't.
I mean, it's at offensive line wise, at least.
Offensive line wise, it definitely is not better.
I mean, historically, well, no, I mean, offensive line wise, I feel like the Packers. No,
I'm saying the Jets are not better offensive line.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought you were saying the Green Bay's wasn't.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, offensive line wise, I
mean, who the fuck? It's Quinnen Williams, it's Garrett Wilson, it's Sauce Gardner, C.J. Mosley, and then it gets thin really quick.
Yeah.
So, and I mean,
he's basically got with the exception of Garrett Wilson, he's basically got Green Bay wide receivers right now because they signed Alan Lazard, they brought Randall Cobb in.
Randall Cobb's a dead corpse.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's basically outside of Garrett Wilson, he basically has the same wide receiver. Yeah. He's basically back to when he had Devontae Adams. He has Devontae Adams and then basically just a bunch of other guys that are just showing up there. Except now it's Garrett Wilson and a bunch of other guys that are just showing up there.
Except now he's 40 with a really bad offensive line.
With Tom Brady played the 90s, so I guess that's. But I guess his offensive line wasn't terrible, so maybe
his offensive line was good.
Yeah. All right.
Plus, I mean, Belichick will find a way to win 8 games. It doesn't matter who his team is.
You don't think Saleh can find a way to win 8 games?
Maybe.
Did they win 8 games last year?
I think they had 7 wins. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, so close.